My name is Candice Dailey, and I'm a freelance illustrator, and I specialize in science fiction and fantasy artwork. And I would say most of my artwork is for Lucasfilm and Star Wars.
Awesome, awesome. So tell us about this piece, this Boba Fett piece that's here at Comic-Con.
Well, I actually did this one last week. I know that he's very popular among Star Wars. Obviously, you guys know that. And I thought that it would be a good addition. And I really love to paint really bright and colorful and vibrant pieces. And I would say Tatooine and Boba Fett are not necessarily known for being bright and vibrant. So I thought it would be fun to try and meld my style with an iconic character and see how far I could push the colors with it still maintaining the integrity of the original source material. A lot of times I connect emotionally with something that I saw. Like I watch Star Wars because I'm a big fan, and I'll see something and I'll think, oh my gosh, I have to paint that. I have to capture that emotion, that feeling. And I feel like Boba Fett is just known for being awesome and being cool and collected and just always composed. So for him, I wanted to try and do something that is familiar but not seen so much. So, he's very briefly in the original trilogy and, is awesome in every second. But I thought if I could have him just posed outside of Jabba's palace, coolly lit, it'd be something that is familiar but not necessarily seen as often. And so I just sort of started combing through reference to see what I could use and go from there. Just the lighting in the piece is my favorite part. So it being lit from behind and cast over the shoulders and reflected off the helmet makes it to where you get the warmth from Tatooine, but then I brought a lot of cool colors into the front of him since that isn't what is lit by the warmth of the sun. So I think it gives a really cool contrast between having a really warm glow with those really cool greens and purples. This one is an oil painting, and I painted it a la prima, so that means wet on wet. I didn't really allow it to dry. I just worked in layers on top of it, and so it's a little bit different approach than some of my other ones, but it makes for almost a very creamy feeling painting. Mm-hmm. So this week I was able to come out with Acme Archives, which is the booth we're at, and paint live throughout Comic-Con, which was a really cool experience to get to interact with people and very nerve-wracking at first, but I painted this Grogu here, and I loved the moment of him looking at the fireworks, and I wanted to capture that. It has cool lighting to make him feel really alive, so I gave him a smile rather than a frown, and I raised his hand to be pressed against the window. So it's been really fun to work through problems live and get feedback from people around me and just see the general reaction of the people here at Comic-Con. So that's been great. And then this one here is honestly one of my favorite things I've ever painted. And I just wanted to do not even the duality of Vader, because I feel like he's Vader in both of these. He's got the Sith eye, he's Vader at this point. And I don't feel like there's a ton of artwork as Vader without the helmet. I just wanted to get both of those in one piece, and I think it was very successful in capturing a mood, you know. I would love to do some more Boba Fett. I would love to do some Acolyte art. They're always open for things. Hopefully I'll get into Star Wars Celebration Japan. That would be great.
Where can people find you?
Well, I am on social media. I'm The Daily Doodle is all my handles. My last name is Dailey, so Dailey. But you can also find my work on Acme Archives website. We have lithograph prints and canvas prints, and then I also have some originals for sale on my website.